Hi, Dr. Tuckman.
Hi, glad to be here.
Thank you so much for taking time out for a libation with Lynn to talk about your presentation that's coming up at the upcoming conference.
I know, looking forward to it.
Oh, we can't wait. So why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I am a psychologist. I'm based outside of Philadelphia. Most, but not all of what I do has to do with ADHD, which obviously has a little bit of an overlap with what the good folks at ICD tend to do. So mostly what I do is I sit in my office, I meet with clients all day. But also what I do is I get to go to cool places and do fun presentations for nice people. I've written 3 books. I've got a 4th one coming out in September as well. So I don't know. I like to find interesting things to keep me busy.
Yeah, I think it's terrific. So what is the name of your upcoming book?
So the new book is ADHD After Dark, Better Sex Life, Better Relationship. So once again, taking that ADHD piece, but really looking at the kind of relationship and sexual aspect and how to help couples have a really great, strong, enduring relationship.
That's fantastic. So our conference is the 19th of September.
Mm-hmm.
So will your book be out before that?
It'll be like hot off the presses, maybe a little bit wet at the time of the conference.
Right. So you could bring some copies. That's great.
I know.
So at conference, the title of your presentation is ADHD Beyond the Basics. Deeper knowledge makes you more effective. So what can you kind of tell us about what you're going to talk about?
So what I want to talk about is how ADHD impacts how people handle tasks in relation to time. Now, we're going to be talking mostly about ADHD, but really this is pretty universal in the sense of how do we balance the present versus the future? What do I want to do now versus what do I need to do for later? And it's really kind of like, it's my latest sort of evolution in my thinking about ADHD. So the first big evolution was just understanding executive functions in general. And that really explained a lot for me and for a lot of other people about like what makes ADHD. And the executive functions absolutely still apply and they're still really important and relevant. And again, applies to everybody, not just folks with ADHD. But this latest evolution of sort of time and ADHD, it kind of takes those executive functions and it takes them yet another step further. And I think that when you understand this time angle, it really, really helps you understand why folks with ADHD have the struggles that they do. But maybe more importantly, it helps you understand how to create interventions and work with them and help them work with themselves or family members or whatever in order to be more effective. Kind of get done the stuff they want to get done, manage their things a little bit better, and just sort of feel better in their life. So whether you're an organizer, a therapist, a physician, a coach, whatever, we're all kind of shooting for the same goal, which is how do we help our clients live fulfilling, interesting lives?
What's one thing they could hope to step away with?
I think the biggest thing I would hope people step away with, which will apply not just to their ADHD clients, it'll apply especially to them, but it'll apply to everyone, which is it's this idea of balancing the present versus the future. Like, how do we feel the future now? How do we act towards the future now and not simply get pulled by what's more interesting, more tempting, more distracting in the present moment. And this is the human condition. Like we all struggle with this in every moment of our life. So it has great applicability, but I think if you can kind of look at life through this lens, it'll explain not just things like why are Facebook and Twitter so interesting, even though they're often so kind of useless. But also like, why do we have trouble sticking to diets? Why do people have trouble saving for retirement? As well as then just little things like, why did or didn't you not throw that, glass in the dishwasher rather than put it on the counter? So from the small to the big, it has a lot of implications for each of us individually, for our family members, for our clients, for our colleagues.
Well, I think that's great. We're really looking forward to having you at conference and hearing about all of this great information. And I appreciate your time today. So we'll see you in September.
I know, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks so much.
Bye.